Happy Friday, friends, and welcome. Today is July 27th of 2025, and this is Love to Inspired Handmade with Christina. And today's tutorial is so simple, so quick, and most of you may already know how to put these fun little things together, or maybe you don't. And now you're going to go and do this like right away. But you know those fun little pinwheels that we play with when we were kids, and they spin and they are just so fun. There's not a whole lot to them, but how about making some paper craft creations just for scrapbook pages or banners that you're creating, or something fun that you want to do with your kids or grandkids? This is how you do it. So I'm going to turn the camera down, and then I'm going to show you real quick how to put these fun little things together. So here we go. So on today's, here, I'm sorry, get the camera ready. All right, so it's just real simple. You will take these little, you'll need just a few supplies. Let me get my words all together here. Whether you're using designer series paper or cardstock, all you will need is your paper trimmer or some scissors. You can take some brads, you can use tear tape, you can add embellishments to them. No matter what you're doing with them, you can create these. So here I have a bigger little pinwheel. Now this one was a 8.5 by 8.5. Or you could just stick with the 6x6 like these right here. And I'm using the beautiful designer series paper from, I'm going the wrong way, from the In Colors that we have, with the Darling Duckling, the cloud cover, and then you have Timid Tiger, and I even have Strawberry Slush here. So I'm going to use the designer series paper to put this one together, but again, use your cardstock, take some of the fun straws, or you can do a pencil, and with a little straight pin, you can stick it through there, and then that way they can sit and pin or spin their little pinwheel if you're just doing it for a fun little craft. So let me move these out of the way, and I'm going to show you. So you take your square, and you're going to just simply fold it in half. One way, just like so. Get that little thing out of the way. And then you fold it the other way. Now, like I said, you can either take this and put it in your paper trimmer, and you can cut down each of these little corners all the way up to the center, or you can just take your snips and then just cut down, and just do all the four sides that way. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my snips on this one instead of taking and going with the paper trimmer. It's if I can see there, I'm gonna flip it over. That's if I can see the score lines here. All right, so you're gonna leave just a little bit in the center because that's where you're gonna have your hole if you decide to use a brad. Now brads do work a little bit better just because they're gonna hold it in place, but you can take tear tape and put it down, or even some a heavy adhesive of any sort. If you use adhesive, you're really not having to have a hole punch or something to pierce the hole, and you can just stick it down. Like with the one I have here, I ended up using the tear tape, but I just put a little flower on the top of it, and then that way it kind of gave a little fun thing in the center like that. With this one, I used just to put a little an embellishment in the center of it. But like with this one, I used the brad. So there's all the different ways that you can put it together. And after you've done this, you're going to like fold in every other one. So once you do that, I'm going to use my tear tape real fast just to put this together and show you. Get that tore off. Da, 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 da. You can go like that, and then you fill that one. Now I ended up adding, well, I guess I need to add some more. You might have to add more tear tape as you go along for each corner, just to hold it into place, because if you just put it on the bottom, you're gonna have to put your where's the end? You're gonna have to put each corner down just right so that they all are touching the adhesive. So make sure that when you do that, you're creating, and yeah, I'm gonna maybe have enough there. So then you have your center, and it looks, see how that, it just turned out simple. Now if you take a pencil, especially if you're doing this with littles, you can get one with an eraser at the end of it. And when you're going, what you're going to do is have it at the back. So let me found my straight pen real fast. So just push that straight pen through the center of your pinwheel like that, and then take it and push it through the eraser. Now you will want to either trim this, or you can bend it down just because you don't want their little fingers to get poked, and maybe wrap some tape around it or whatever. And then that way, when they're sitting there playing with it, they can sit and spin their little pinwheel, right? It's a cute and fun little activity to do with them. Another thing is, so if you take like the smaller ones, let me see real quick. I'm going to do one more for you, just in a smaller version. So this one is going to be a 2.5 by 2.5. Now they're a little more conspicuous to do because it's a little bit smaller, but again, this is fun if you want to add some little flair to your scrapbook page, or you want to add something to one of your banners that you're creating and having this on the corner of your banners. So just do the same concept, fold it in half both ways, take your snips, go all the way up. Just, I'm probably leaving maybe a little less than 1/4 in the middle, because you want to be able to hold it just so. And then with that, let me find my, there it is. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to use my hole punch. And when you do that, you're going to go every other circle all the way around. Hopefully I can do this without tearing my hole. That would be like terrible. Now you can, like I said, use your hole punch, or if you have your paper piercer, that works well too. So you'll have your center hole and one on each corner. And then the easiest way I found, let me get me a brad out here. The easiest way I found to do this is go ahead and go all the way around, sticking your corners in just like this. Well, oh my goodness, I didn't even get it in there right. I apologize. Okay, there. And with the 4th of July coming up, this is like a perfect fun little thing to decorate with all around. So let me, uh-oh, I think I'm tearing it. I can't find there it is. I straight up did that wrong, guys. I apologize. I'm pulling stuff together. So that one goes in there. That one goes in there. Put my circles together wrong. Let's see. I think my paper just tore. So, especially with cardstock, it is a little bit thicker to play with, so you'll definitely want to be gentle with it. All right, there you go. But it would make cute for your scrapbook page, right? Like you have something tiny there and it's not over the top. So here's several ideas that you can create with, and I hope that you're inspired and that you go and you play with these and you add them to all of your creations that you're fixing to work on. So here's your simple little quick tutorial for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it, and you come back next Friday, July 4th. So you may be replaying if you have fun, big, exciting festivities going on with your family. Y'all be safe and enjoy all the beautiful things. But until then, y'all have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, like if you like give me a thumbs up if you like what you saw today, and leave a comment. So bye guys.